asking to come forward, and even that coming forward is doing something. May I say to you that God says He is not saving any of us because we came forward or because we are nice little boys and girls, uh, or because we have joined a church, or even because we have an invitation uh, to turn to Him. God says that it is because He extends mercy. He had to say that even to Moses. Moses could have gone to the Lord and said, "Look, I am Moses. I am leading the children of Israel out of Egypt. I am really up there at the top. You'd have a problem getting along with me. Therefore, I want you to hear my prayer." If you read his prayer, Moses never prayed like that. It was God who said, "I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and compassion on whom I will have compassion." He told Moses that he was going to hear and answer his prayer, but not because he was Moses, but because it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but God that showeth mercy. Romans chapter 9 and verse 16. My friend, I'm going to be in heaven someday. And I'm going to be there because Vernon McGee is a nice, or not, I am not going to be there because J. Vernon McGee is a nice little boy. He's not. You don't know me like I know myself. If you knew me, you would tune me out right now. But wait a minute. Don't tune me out, because if I knew you like you know yourself, I wouldn't even speak to you. So let's say together, let's stay together, shall we? We both, uh, we are both in the same boat. We are all lost sinners. We will not be in heaven because I am a preacher or because I am I joined a church. It will not be because I was baptized. I have been sprinkled and immersed. My wife belonged to a Southern Baptist church, and she was always that's J. Vernon McGee and not me, by the way. Always prided herself in being immersed. The I tease her and say it sure will be funny if we get to heaven and find out the Lord really means sprinkling after all. I tell her that uh, would leave her out, and I'm safe because I've been baptized both ways. You see, that is ridiculous. None of those things will put a person into heaven. The only reason I am going to be in heaven is because of the mercy of God. I am a lost sinner until you and I are willing to come to God as a nobody and then let Him make us a somebody. You and I will never be saved. Your best resolution must totally be waived. Your highest uh, uh, am- ambitions be crossed. I never, I need never think that you will ever be saved until first you have learned that you're lost. This is, it is to the lost sinner that God prepared to extend His mercy. Don't tell me you have intellectual problems, hurdles to get over. The problems with you and the problems with me was not that we have trouble with Jonah or with Noah or with and the ark. Our problem today is that the Bible condemns the sin in our lives. God will uh, save you when your heart is willing to turn to Him. He's planning to make this. He's planned it like this in order that He might bring you and me into heaven someday. And when we get there, we are going to find out that He's the one who did it. And that concludes section